Hi everyone, welcome to Hindsight. So in today's video, I'm going to quickly go over the key differences between a Curriculum Vitae or CV for short that is used for an academic application to a university or college and a CV that is used for a job application. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to refer to a CV that is used for a job application as a resume. A resume is used instead of a CV for job applications in the United States, but a CV is almost universally used in other countries for a job or academic application, although the formats may vary. In my previous video, I discussed how to write a personal statement and a cover letter, and the key differences between them. I used the dummy applications you see on the screen for that video, and I'm going to use them again in this video as a continuation. To the left is a sample university application for a graduate master's program in globalization, and to the right is a sample job application for a customer service role. Both types of application require a Curriculum Vitae or CV. However, the content, style, and format of the CVs are going to vary. But before going into detail about the differences, the first thing that you need to know is that an academic CV is often longer. Although the one used in this video is between 1 to 2 pages long, in reality, especially for people with more academic related experiences, it can actually be much longer. In contrast, a resume for a job application is often between 1 to 2 pages in length. If possible, keep it to 1 page length. Why? This is because most employers receive a large number of applications, and you want your resume to be simple and to stand out. Regardless of the type of CV, the font size can vary between 10 to 12 in size, but just remember to be consistent with whatever style and font size that you choose. Also remember to keep the organization of your CV consistent. As you can see on the screen, I have both CVs written in Times New Roman. However, the sizes of the font also vary. For the resume, it is 11 sized, and for the academic CV, it is 12 in size. Also, the organization of both CVs are different, but is consistent all through. Starting with the academic CV, the name and the basic information is included at the top right, followed by sections namely profile, education, relevant experience, publications, awards or honors, grants or scholarships, and lastly, references. The reference section is, however, optional. To the right, you can actually notice a difference in the organization and format. The first section is a summary of qualifications, tailored to that specific job role, followed by an education section, relevant coursework section, relevant experience, additional experience section, interest, and lastly references, which is also optional. Also, you can include a skills section and a resume, where you can point out specific skills that may be needed in that job, such as a software tool that you're experienced with or have expertise on, certifications for perhaps a training that you have developed a certain set of skills required for that job, and sometimes people add language expertise, especially if the job requires it. At this point in the video, you don't need to keep pausing and going back and forth, because I will provide a summary of everything on my webpage, including the sample CVs used. The link to my webpage will be included in the description section below. I will also not discuss the entire content of the CVs for this reason. Apart from the differences in the layout, a key important feature that is necessary to take note of is the content. What is included and how. In general, the content for an academic CV is often broad, whilst that for a resume is specific and as a result more detailed. In the first section of the academic CV to the left is the profile, which provides a summary of research interests and sometimes also the key experiences that are academic related. Here, it reads that the person is interested in globalization, worked as a research intern, also tutored a globalization introduction class. In the resume, however, it is quite different. The first section is a summary of qualifications, because more emphasis is placed on the key experience relevant to that specific job role, but can also include academic experiences. Here it reads, over 2 years of part-time experience in a customer service role, spent 2 years at a community college extensively learning about the fundamentals of a business, 3 months of volunteer experience as a direct assistant to the customer service staff. The purposes of these first sections are, however, similar. It is to provide employer or academic institution with a summary of who you are. For an academic CV, it is more about your research interest. And for a resume, it is about demonstrating your skill sets related to that job and demonstrating that you are capable of working in that position. The second section of both CVs is the education section. For academic CV, the education section includes a brief indication of the qualification, the name of the university, the title of the degree, and the year at which you completed that degree. In contrast, in the education section of a resume, it is more detailed because you don't attach other documents such as a transcript. Here, it includes a list of courses that were taken relevant to the specified job, as well as a GPA. It includes a relevant coursework section that details specific courses that were taken related to that specified job. Both CVs also include a relevant experience section. The purpose of this section is to indicate your past or present experiences that are relevant to that specified job or that specified degree or program that you are applying for. However, the structure of the relevant experience varies. For an academic CV, it reads more like a summary, as you can see on the screen, whilst that for a resume is specific and uses bullet points. You notice that bullet points are used throughout the resume. Why? This is to highlight the specific tasks or experiences in each section. For a resume, you want the employer or the application system to be able to quickly spot your skill and experiences at a glance. Nonetheless, for both types of CVs, you want to make sure that you highlight the dates of the beginning and the ending of that particular experience. The next section of the academic CV is the publication section, where you can include your published research you have produced. Here it is written that this person published a paper on the globalization effects of conflict. This is followed by an awards or honors section and a grants or scholarship section. As the title reads, you want to include awards, grants, and or scholarships that you may have received from former schools or are related to your research or the program that you are applying for. In contrast, the other sections of a resume include additional experience and interest. This is to provide the employer with more details about who you are as a person outside of the specified job role, as well as transferable skills that you may have. This can include other non-job roles or extracurricular experiences that you may hold or may have held in the past. This can also include your hobbies. These sections will indicate what makes you an interesting or relatable person that can get along with others in the work environment, so do not take these sections for granted. And lastly is the reference section. These sections are actually optional for both types of CVs, but I would recommend to include it especially for an academic CV. This wraps up my video. I hope you found it useful, and if you did, please consider liking, sharing, and commenting. Also consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell for future uploads. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.